Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Brian Robiskie was supposed to be one of the more pro-ready receivers coming out of the draft last year out of Ohio State, but really that was not the case. He only had a couple receptions for the entire season on a team where he should have had a lot more because there were opportunities there after Braylon Edwards, was traded from the team. Instead, it was Mohamed Massaquoi that turned out to be the the second round pick on this team that ended up having the success. He showed to be the guy that was the guy up and coming in the future that could be relevant off of this team. Again, anytime I see a guy have that bad of a disappointing year in his rookie season, I like to hear that he's making good strides in OTAs to at least have some hope that he's going to do something maybe down the road in his career. We are hearing that from Brian so far in OTAs. They've given him a lot of good praise so far in Cleveland, but he's not going to be a relevant player for your fantasy team this year. He's on an atrocious team. And at the same time, he's got Jake Delhomme as his quarterback, and he couldn't even make Steve Smith fantasy relevant last year. So we can't say that Brian is anything of any relevance at this time. However, I do think he probably, if he can nail down maybe a starting job, he should progress to be a better player for this team. And who knows, maybe next year or the year after, we can start saying, okay, maybe this guy is progressing and doing something. But right now, he's not even on the radar.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy.